We are hitting it live right now. We're hitting it live. Nothing to say to that, huh?
Maybe.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Static Show. This is Bob.
Hello?
Miles, are you okay?
Hello, can you hear me, fool?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, fool.
Okay. I'm just
Never know.
checking.
I never know with your crappy equipment.
My crappy. You're using a fucking cell phone. That's all you've got.
I
I
might,
might,
I
I
might,
might,
I
I
might
might
buy a
buy.
tablet.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Well, good for you. I hope you buy a tablet. That would be great.
I had a lady trying to talk me into it last week.
Oh, really? What did you were like? No, no, no. I don't want to buy a tablet. No, thanks.
She was in an alleyway. She's like, listen,
Yeah, that sounds about right, I'd say, for
I'm like,
you.
well, you better hurry up. Someone else is going to get this tablet.
Yeah, they're going fast, I'm telling you.
I'm betting you showing that tablet to everybody.
That's
And that's
what
what she said.
that's what she said.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, you heard something?
Yeah,
What'd you hear?
that's what she said in like some AI voice or something.
Okay.
One, two, three,
Okay,
four.
like, oh, there's something I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
And that's what she said.
Yeah. Oh, crap. Is this going to be the rest of the show? Oh, fuck. Here we go again.
Oh my goodness.
Every time this guy finds a toy, this goes on the whole show. I mean, like,
Here you go. This one's just for you.
Bob, you are a grade A asshole.
Bob, you're a grade A asshole.
Yeah, that's what it said. Yeah.
Oh, who was that from, Leanne?
Uh,
And that's what she said.
Well,
yes.
well,
Goodness
everyone, thank you for
gracious.
tuning in. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
You're not going to get this 20 minutes back in your life if you
Yeah,
listen to
that's
this.
right. Exactly. There's way more like this one right here.
Bob zipping up his junk in his zipper when he's like 17 at that party that he doesn't
Oh
like to
my
talk about.
goodness. Yeah, well, this is more for you.
Probably some huge cock or something.
Yeah, that's what you love to hear that. So
Yeah.
now this is for Miles on his wedding night. I'm cracking myself up.
I couldn't even hear what that was. I'm
Oh,
not
you
even
couldn't
sure.
hear it was a sad trombone. It was a sad
Oh, I
trombone.
didn't hear that one.
If you actually had your headphones, you would hear it.
Oh,
So
sorry. Yeah, I
yeah.
didn't hear this great, FX that's going on. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. You if you had your headphones, you'd be hearing. There you go.
Money.
Oh, you heard that one. Yeah.
I
Okay,
can't
dude.
wait.
Yeah, exactly.
20 minutes of sound effects, everyone. Here we go. You'll never hear this on another podcast.
That's right.
We're
Here,
all sound effects all
wait,
day.
here's
So,
this is Miles Saturday night right here.
a sheep, a sheep.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
Bob, you are a grade A asshole.
anyhow, uh, how's it going, Miles?
It's going up good up until about 5 minutes ago, and then I'm like, oh, like I'll do this show. I really don't want to do it tonight. I
Oh,
really don't feel
everybody
funny.
forces you to do everything. I swear to God. Like
I
you're so
really
put
did not.
upon. I'm
This is
so
not.
put upon. I
This is not
swear.
my regular time to record. I usually have time to
Oh, I know.
prepare
For
something.
Christ's sake, this guy's like, holy shit, it's 3:30.
And this guy shows up like the shittiest audio I've ever heard, and then he's got some shitty sound effects. I'm like,
Oh
oh my
my
god.
gosh. Because you're on your fucking phone without any headphones. It would blow
No,
your
it's your
mind.
shit machine, man. You got some
No,
shit
it's
equipment.
not. It's not.
You got some shit equipment.
Well, we also had a big thunderstorm, so that was the other
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
God willing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had recently I had an experience that you probably wish you would have had.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was and I sent you a picture of this, so you know kind of what I'm going to talk about more, but not exactly.
Hmm.
I went to a like a little Benihana
Hmm.
in the area. People know what Benihana is, you know, where you sit around a big grill and then the guy like, you know,
He
cooks your
works your
food
meat.
and puts on a little show, right?
Yeah.
You ever been to one of those?
Kind of a poor man's one. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what this is like. This is not, you know, this is not Benihana. This is just a
But
uh, regular old thing, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I went to that when I was broke. Yeah.
oh, you're so terrible.
When I was living on credit cards. Yeah.
When I
So
was broke, I went there.
let's spend $70 we don't have.
Yeah. So, well, my daughter was in town, and so we went out to dinner and so forth. But apparently, it was prom night or something.
No, oh, Mr. Ogle over here.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. You would be the one.
Oh, I know how you operate. You're all like,
Yeah.
excuse
Oh,
me.
yeah. Projection.
I dropped the
Projection.
napkin again. Oops.
Projection. Mr.
Yeah.
Projection here.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah. Love is in
Mm,
the air.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure your little eyes are just looking around the room though.
So there, all these people were in there in their gowns
Uh,
and whatnot, you know, and so forth. But we didn't actually didn't get seated with them. I know that would have been kind of your thing, is if you got seated with the prom party, but they were at
y-
the next hibachi over. They were at the next grill over. So,
so you were watching them. Hmm.
well, I couldn't help it. They were like right there, you know. So,
Yeah. Oh,
but
okay. Well, everybody
we
listening to
got
this can
put
just
with
judge.
we got put with uh I'm trying to think of kind of like I don't know,
Geriatric.
like no, like Cooter and his wife, and then uh some dude, his girlfriend and his best friend or something, like the third wheel, and then there was us. I mean, it's all very you know,
Yeah.
country, very countrified, I would put it that way.
We're just gonna have menage a trois after we have this
Yeah,
steak
well, that was
dinner. So,
it was because you sit there
oh.
and you're forced to sit together, which I don't like.
And you're forced to judge people that you sit with. And
Well, you're not forced to do that, but I'm like sitting there and I'm like trying to decide. I'm like, I mean, you got nothing to do, and then until the guy comes out, you're all sitting. First, it's like a whole like situation, right? So there's a guy that takes you to your table,
mm-hmm,
your grill, and
mm-hmm.
he sits everybody and he gets you all drinks,
Yeah,
right? He's getting all
sure.
your drinks. And so and usually at these, I don't drink really anymore. And so most people are drinking at these places, right? So everybody's got a drink of some kind. And, you know, I'm not, I just got water. And so I think even my wife and my daughter had a drink. I didn't, but so you got all these people drinking and you know, and then you're just sitting there for a while until the chef comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, I'm just like, what are you gonna do? So you're looking at everybody, you're wondering what the hell's going on. And then and so yeah, so I'm like, so I was close to Cooter,
Uh-huh.
Cooter and his Cooter next to
Yeah.
me.
Uh-huh.
And they, I mean, they seem like a very nice couple, probably in their early 30s, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, he obviously seemed like a really nice guy, very hairy, guy, full beard and the whole thing, I believe. So
I'm a hairy guy.
so then there's three sides to this thing, right? So he's on the right as you're facing it, and then these other people are on the left, and I was trying to figure out the situation because it seemed like that two of them were a couple, and then there was this other guy.
There's their son.
No, they're all the same age. They're all like in their late 20s, I'm guessing.
Wow.
And then there's me
Yeah.
and my wife who looks, like 15 years younger than me because I look like it's like a serious old man at this point, and she still looks young.
You look like B. Arthur, and she looks more like
Yeah. Like what?
um,
Yeah, you better be careful on this one.
I know. I'm.
You better
God.
watch it on this one, mister.
Yeah, I know. I know. She listens sometimes, so I don't really want to do that. I'm trying to think of who's in the movies anymore. She's more like a Sydney Sweeney, I think. And
Oh,
you're more like
okay, yeah, that definitely, yeah, Sydney Sweeney, yeah. Hopefully, she'll have to look that one up, and as opposed
yeah.
to you,
And
who
then
know that by heart.
yeah, you're like the Golden Girls,
Yeah,
B. Arthur. Yeah.
they're like, oh, Grandpa's paying for dinner tonight. I see. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
great. And then my daughter's there as well. So,
They probably thought you and your two daughters. That's what they
yeah,
probably thought.
exactly. They thought it was me and my two daughters. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. It is amazing though how much older at this point I look than my wife. It's almost frightening, honestly. We were out, I can't remember where, and I was thinking that I'm like, oh, this is terrible. I've aged so poorly over
Yeah.
these last few years. And it used to be because I'm older than she is, but not by a tremendous amount. But it used
Yeah.
to be she looked older than me when we were first going out because
No.
I have
No.
the intellect of a 12-year-old, so it makes me seem younger than I
No.
am.
No, I thought you looked old.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
But anyway, so here I am with my two daughters, and we're gonna have some hibachi. And I've been to one. I actually was in one of these places in Springfield, Missouri, oddly
Mhm.
enough, when I was out for work, and we all went one night. And but this guy came out. That was probably 20 years ago, and I thought, wow, that guy was really good, right?
Mhm.
And so this guy comes out. He's really young. I mean, he can't be more than like 22, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And he starts to do the thing with the spatula and the knife and all that.
They clang them or something like
Yeah,
ding, ding,
clanging them
ding, ding, ding,
around.
ding. Yeah.
But to me, I'm trying to remember back to this time I was down in Springfield. And I mean, this guy was like throwing it up in the air and like,
Mhm.
doing all this acrobatics with it and looked really cool. This guy literally just looked like he was banging them together.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
He'd bang him
Krishna
onto
Krishna.
he'd bang him onto the grill, and then he'd bang him together. It was like
Yeah.
there was no, maybe the OSHA has gotten involved and battened down the hatches on these poor people. Can't throw the
Yeah.
knives in the air anymore.
Yeah.
So then he brings out some of the. He has a whole cart full of food because you already told the original drink guy at some point. You told him what you wanted to have, and so he's got everything on the cart. Are you following? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Who's got the special K here? Who's got the special K? Oh, you, ma'am? Ma'am?
Yeah.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
yours.
Thank
Oh, you're a
you.
man. Oh,
B.
I'm sorry.
Arthur. B. Arthur over there. So the guy.
Blanche. Ma.
So the guy pulls out this thing of fried rice, which is like huge. It is like, I mean, you
Yeah.
can easily feed the whole restaurant out of this one plate of fried rice.
Well, I probably saw your large ass and be like,
Oh,
fuck.
come on now.
There's not going to be enough. Jeez.
So yeah, you better give me 2 helpings.
Chunk's hungry.
I got all these hicks here, boondocks.
See the truffle shuffle
I
coming
got
up.
Fatty Arbuckle over here with his daughters.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, and then he puts it all out on the grill, and then he's like cracking eggs and making jokes, and then he like has this bottle, random like unmarked bottles of sauces,
Yeah.
and you know I don't like the unknown in my food, and so he's like squirting people in the face with these unmarked like ketchup bottle looking things, but they're kind of not ketchup bottle per se,
He's
but they're
squirting people.
white. Yeah, he is. He literally he's squirted the grill, and then he goes, huh? And then he's like, open your mouth, and then he starts squirting it in people's mouths. I'm like, I don't even know what the hell this is. So he's making his way around the table. Thank God I wasn't at the first position because I would have got a face full. So he's over there with the menage a trois, and he's squirting them in the face.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, at this point, it's all happening so fast. I always defer to my wife, for everything.
Oh no, it's that.
Yeah, but I can't do that at this juncture because it's all happening. He's like squirted them, he's squirting. And then I'm like, I waved him off. I'm like, hey, nobody's squirting me in the face.
I might give you a facial instead.
Yeah. Turns out it was sake. I didn't realize it. Because then the guy on the end, he just kept squirting him in the mouth. He squirted him and squirted him and squirted him. It was like endless.
Oh my
Like he
God.
drained the bottle on the guy. He like gave him all of my squirts as well as the rest of the table. I mean, it was like endless.
Oh my
And he was going,
God.
oh, he's making noises. Oh, and I'm like, I'm not involved in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I didn't want to be a total stick in the mud. And so
So he squirted into your daughter and your mouth,
no,
your
he
wife's.
actually my wife passed on it. I don't remember if my daughter did or not, but
So he squirted into your daughter's mouth.
she was on the far end. I couldn't always see her because I was in between. But
So wait, your wife didn't take it either?
no.
She's like, no, I'm
So that was
married.
a
I
bit
don't
of
do
my
that.
cue, but I was already establishing that I'm not going to get squirted in the face.
I've been married a long time. I don't do that anymore. Like, oh,
No
okay.
squirting over here.
Yeah.
And so then he's got this egg going and he's cooking the egg and everything. Now he's flipping the egg in people's faces.
No. Like your mom.
I'm remembering why I never go to these places very often,
Yeah.
because this is
Yeah.
not my. I don't like people to squirt and throw things at me while I'm trying to eat.
I'm not even the chef.
Yeah. Now I didn't want to be a total stick in the mud, and so I did try to catch the egg, but I did not manage to do it.
Yeah.
It went on the floor, and I'm like,
Yeah.
good for them. Somebody else can clean this shit up. I don't want people flinging shit at me.
Oh my God.
So I mean, he kind of put on, from my recollection at least, he put on a
Yeah.
little bit of a show. Cooks our food. It was all very tasty and way too
Mhm.
much food. I mean, incredibly copious amounts of food that
Yeah.
we paid for, apparently. And yeah, and then it was really good though. I mean, as far as the quality, considering that he was squirting everybody, the quality of the food was still really good. And so forth. And so then, he chops it all up, plates it and what have you. And then he's done with us. And so he bids us farewell. And I was, he heads off with his cart while we're eating still,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I wonder in my head, I didn't vocalize this to, the cadre of the genius bar that we had going on there. But I was like, thinking to myself, I mean, how long does this guy get a break? I mean, because he put on a good show for, like about 25 minutes or something,
Right.
cooking the food and everything and trying to keep everybody entertained. And he's going, bro. And then he squirted him in the face some more, bro. And that was after the initial big squirt. And then he had another bottle or something. And bro,
he starts
I'm
heading.
like, no, I'm not squirting my face.
He
But
starts heading over to the prom table with a big smile on his face. I bet.
So he goes back with his cart, and almost immediately, I mean, maybe not even 5 minutes, he's out going to the prom table.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm like, wow, that was a quick restock. Because I mean, my God, I don't know how many squirt bottles this guy's got on there, but he drained a couple of squirt bottles on these people. And he heads over to the prom night and does the show again. I'm like, to me, that would be exhausting.
Bob gets out his camera. Hold on.
No, I didn't. The only picture I took was took a picture of food and I sent it to you.
No, that's the only picture you showed me. Yeah.
No, that's the only picture I took.
Yeah, he's got a collection.
I always love to go out to dinner and take pictures of my food and send it to you while I'm eating.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I should have took a picture of them people getting squirted in the face, but
that would be awkward.
Would be rude.
Yeah.
I thought that would be rude.
Hey, you ain't gonna show that on TikTok, are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up online. Yeah. But so all in all, it was pretty good. Definitely a good meal. I ate my fill.
Yeah.
I wasn't real happy about the show because I didn't think it was quite as good as the one that I had, 20 years ago down in Springfield, Missouri. But that guy at that time was older than me, and now I'm here with this young guy, and it's like, I swear to God, this guy threw his knife up and caught it in his bolster or something back then.
Oh shit!
Nobody does this. Yeah, nobody does that anymore.
Right.
So, but all in all, not a bad thing. So,
Jesus Christ. That's weird.
Good meal. I would go again, but I think I should. If you ever come down, we'll go over there because I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
You'd love to get squirt in the face. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You'd be like, "Give me." Yeah. But nobody really. None of the people. We didn't really interchange too much. We didn't talk too much.
That's probably good on your part.
Yeah, probably good for me.
Yeah.
But a little weird. What's going on with you? Anything?
I wanted to wish my brother a happy 40th anniversary.
He's been married 40 years?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I happened to think of that. I'm like, wow. It's like,
wow.
I was in his wedding.
That he's been married for 40 years?
He didn't mention it. He was texting me something last night. And he's like, "Is this Miles's phone?" I'm like,
"Yeah,
maybe."
Your brother seems to have had a series of concussions or something over his lifetime that seemed to preclude him from understanding the world around him fully. So
he was into some stuff at some time.
I would say so. Yeah. Are you my cousin?
Yeah.
No, I'm not your cousin.
No, he's all emailing me all this weird stuff. Like, are you sure it's you? Is this you? I'm like, yes, it's me. It's me. Yes.
Are you sure this is my 40th anniversary?
Yeah, no, I happened to think of that. I was like sitting here. I'm like, damn, man, like 40 years. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's a long
1985.
time. At
Yeah.
this point, he's stuck. I mean, you can't get out of that. I mean,
Yeah, you're
you're
right.
dying.
Yeah.
You're dying in that one.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't, yeah. You
Well,
don't,
pretty much. I mean, you are too, but that's
yeah.
for
Yeah.
survival sake. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you die if you got out of that situation. I'm
Yeah.
telling
It's
you.
true. It's true.
I don't know what you would do. It'd be like peanut butter sandwiches for the rest of your life or something.
Hey, Bob, it's me, Miles. I'm about 3 miles down at the gas station here. I was wondering if, hello,
Stay there. Stay
hello,
there.
Bob, hello, hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So yeah,
Exactly.
I was in his wedding. I was in his wedding. I was 17. Yeah, I was 17.
You know what I mean? Who were the bridesmaids? Were they your sisters or something?
No, it was my sister-in-law's cousins. I think it was.
Oh, well, maybe old Miles hit the jackpot on the wedding day, huh?
Almost, almost. Yes, almost.
Yeah. Okay.
That was that. Yeah, it was like a the gentleman, except the groom wore white. But
Oh,
the
great. Yeah, one of those. Did you wear rainbow cummerbunds?
no, we were all in like a baby blue
Oh, yeah, that was very popular way back
or
when.
gray. I don't
Yeah.
know. My wife says I don't know my colors, so I don't know. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if it was
well,
blue
you
or
don't.
gray.
That's yeah, you don't know a lot of
Maybe it was
things.
gray. Now that I think about it. It might have been gray.
Yours
I
probably
don't
had
know.
like some ketchup on it or something.
Yeah, yeah. That's where I had no date, and I asked out the girl in high school with a note. I said, "Hey, man, listen,
I'm going to a wedding where I'm
I'm
wearing
going,
this white tux.
and I really want to get laid, and I just thought that
Is
you would be
this
an
is this
excellent."
before the big incident or after? This is before.
This would be before, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking.
You talking about my near-death
Yeah,
auto
your near
accident?
death experience.
This would be about 10 months before. Yes, I was almost killed in a car accident. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So
I mean, it makes a difference. You had
that
different
gives you a time
perspective.
frame. Well, no, I'm just, yeah, no, I'm just giving you a time frame.
You
Before.
would think you would have learned a lesson or two from that, but apparently not. But yeah,
Love is in the air.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't, yeah, I don't, yeah, so, yeah, wow, it's a long time ago, but, uh, somehow, uh, so I made it to the reception and, which is fine. And, I didn't realize this, but like they took the family picture without me,
Oh, really?
which I do not appear in the family picture at all because I had no idea this was. No one told me this. I was like, I don't know what I was doing. I was maybe smoking weed with some people up at the
Yeah.
pool or something.
There
I don't
you
know
go.
what I
That's
was doing.
probably
I don't
more.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
You're
probably.
like, come around, come around back for the country club here. We're gonna go on the golf course and smoke some weed. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm like, oh, what I was doing, man. I came in
Yeah.
and was like, oh shit, you just missed the family picture. I'm like, what?
And no one even seemed to notice.
No,
Oh,
no one noticed. Like, I
yeah.
was in the wedding.
Oh.
I was dressed up, in tuxedo. I don't wear tuxedos. I could count how many times I've worn a tuxedo in my life, in one
Yeah.
hand, like, okay.
Your folks were like, it's for the best. Just let's
Yeah, it's
not.
like, yeah, it's okay. It's all
Yeah.
right.
Don't worry
It's
about
all
it.
right.
It's okay.
No, I just find that weird. I go, God, I'm not in that weird.
We don't expect much from that one. So,
And so there was that happened. And then so, of course there's always, the dancing, and stuff like that. And you
Mhm.
go out and dance with your grandma and your mom or whatever.
Uh,
I have no date. I'm a loser and all this.
right.
And it so happens the best man's sister was there, and oh man, heaven on earth, man. Like,
Oh, what
oh
was her
man,
first name? Vanessa or
uh,
something.
Mary, Mary.
Mary.
She had some Polish name or some shit. I don't know.
Well, you're up there in Chicagoland.
Like you could not spell this name. It's like like what?
Yeah. Okay.
And like I somehow like get pushed on the dance floor with her, right?
Really? Oh, I see. Oh,
And
yeah.
then like my uncle was there, and like he was always like some dude with he always had like some little camera. He was always into cameras, and stuff.
Mhm.
Usually some like mini camera, some little Minolta,
Right. Yeah. Gotcha.
not a big 35
A little
millimeter.
Minoc. He was a spy. I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's snapping pictures away. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's
Right.
cool.
Yeah. He
And
had a
then,
camera on the toe of his shoe.
yeah, it was, Mary, I tell you what, should have wore some more clothes. Like, no. And no, it was weird. So I'm like, I'm having the time of my life. I'm like, all right, man, hey, Miles, you got it. You got it, man. Dancing the Caribbean Queen. Yeah,
Your
no,
uncle's
dancing.
telling you, okay, come on, make love to the camera. Come on.
Come on. No, Miles, could you step back, please?
That's right. We cut you out of the other pictures. I don't want you in these either. All right.
Yeah,
The
I'm like
candid
Uncle
ones.
Buck. Yeah, Uncle Buck. All my pictures are folded over. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're dancing the Caribbean Queen, if that puts you back in the time reference. Mr. Billy Ocean.
Yeah, Billy Ocean, exactly.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, I'm in total love. I'm like, oh my God.
Mary.
I,
Struck
I
a
don't
pink
I don't know if you believe in love at first sight, but yeah, okay.
I look smashing in this white tuxedo with this gray and or blue bun.
I'm colorblind, so I really don't know what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
And okay, so that was weird. And then like it gets over, she goes, yeah, that guy at the camera paid me like $5 to dance with you or something. Like,
Where's my
I'm like,
trombone
what?
at? Damn it. Hold on a second. I got a trombone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. That was the funniest.
Mary. Oh, Mary. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Now I forgive the sound effects. Okay, this is what they're. Yeah.
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 Oh
Mary,
God.
she really brought you down.
Oh man, those were
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. I thought we had something going, man. She was like,
Yeah. She had $5 going between. That's about it.
yeah, $5 is all it took. Like Jesus.
Well,
Fuck.
maybe if you think about it that way, maybe you dodged a bullet.
Yeah, maybe Mary said
Yeah. Maybe
yeah. So
maybe for a 20.
I know, 20. What the hell would have happened?
Yeah, who knows what would have happened to you? You probably would have got a venereal disease or something.
I'd have been in Bob Lament territory with a 20. I know that.
Oh,
like, dang,
my goodness.
girl.
Yeah. Okay.
Dang.
Uh-huh.
His 20 is a panty dropper. Holy cow.
Queen.
Yeah. Still love that song. Still love it. No, I don't know whatever happened to her, but man, she was very beautiful. Super. I have a picture of me and her together. I have to find
Oh, you actually have a picture. I thought they cut you out all of them.
Yeah, with my braces on, my greasy hair, my wearing my big Elton John colored glasses. Yeah, I was a freaking train wreck. I was like a train. Yeah, I know. I have because my dad had like this crooked deal going on with his like eye doctor, like because. Well, no, because like he had eyeglass coverage, optometry stuff, and
yeah,
like they would lie on the form because they would say I was my mom, so I'd get my glasses for free.
I got you.
But the eye doctor was in
your
on
mom
it.
gets a lot of glasses of different prescriptions.
And this is like mid '80s, so like back then, like getting like colored lenses was not like out of the norm,
Right? Yeah. True.
These big ass lenses too, back in the day, glasses were a lot bigger, I don't know about
they
you,
were.
but,
Yeah, like
so I'm wearing like these stupid looking, either blue or gray tinted.
Those are ladies' glasses, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I had like the little beaded chain that went behind the neck. Yeah.
Your dad's like, son, don't worry about it. I know you have to pick out from the ladies section, but there's lots of good frames over there. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. You look cool. You look smashing. You look like Elton John.
I look like I walked out of a Far Side
he's
cartoon.
He's a manly
yeah.
man. Elton John back then was a manly man. Miles looked just like him.
Yeah, I had some ladies like Far Side looking glasses walking around. Yeah. I have to find this picture. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I'm a
nice.
train wreck in this picture. I'm like, oh my God, I have a train wreck in this picture. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah, good
$5,
times.
huh? So they call you old $5, or what do they call
Five,
you? The other
I didn't have
thing.
nothing to do with that deal. I didn't slip or nothing.
Yeah, well, you didn't get a
Nothing.
chance.
I didn't get a chance. I didn't have $5.
You're like, I would have gave you double, honey.
Yeah, so man, tell you what, I was 0 for 2, man, for that wedding. Holy cow.
Oh my gosh. Thank
Yeah.
goodness you still have both your hands.
Yep.